Well, hello everybody, and how we doing today? Yep, I'm holding my jar of yarn. I'm giving it a big old hug. We all love to hug yarn, right? That's why we're here. So anyway, I got things to talk about today. So I am going to pull out 2 hanks of yarn, and we're going to get this party started. So. There's that color. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Ooh, we have a purple. We have a purple in the house. So, those are the 2 colors today. So, I am going to get these balled up, and I will be right back, okay? So, there we are. Here we are. Okay, so I've got it all balled up here. And before I get started, here's the preview of the blanket. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Oh. So, I'm still working behind the scenes at trying to finalize these countdown boxes. Whew. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Last night I was looking for knickknacks, odds and ends. It's like, you know, I don't mind buying 50 of something, you know, even 75 of something. I don't mind. Okay? I don't mind. But when you force me to buy 250, 500, 1,000, no. I am not going to spend all at once. Not that amount. Now, don't get me wrong. They were good items. So don't get me wrong. They were worth every penny of it, but to have that many on hand, that's a lot. And I just want small things to put in my countdown box. That's it. That's all I want. But I don't want junk. I did purchase the yarn yesterday. So that should be here the end of March, 1st of April. So, that's at least on its way. I still have to buy the mini skeins is what I bought. I just have to buy the hanks to go in with the box. But from what I'm looking at, I might end up having to go with the mini hanks will come from the supplier that I already secured. But the hanks might have to come from a different supplier. But it'll still be hand dyed. So I spent a lot of time last night going through all of that. I was wanting a basic tape measure, okay? Just a basic 5-foot tape measure. Something like that, okay? They wanted me to buy 500 of them. No. Maybe if I was Miss Babs or, you know, um, Premier, a bit, if I was a huge company, I wouldn't have a problem buying 500. But what am I going to do with 500 tape measures? Yeah, they fried, they fried my brain last night. I was I was in shock. Um, and then to have them printed, I had to pay an extra $40 to set up. It's like, wait a minute. If I was buying anywhere from one to so many, I get it. I would pay the setup fee all day long. That's my choice. But don't make me buy 500 of them. If you buy 500 of them, which is their so-called minimum, you shouldn't even have to pay a setup fee. It should be automatically given to you. So their setup, they got that all backwards. So I'm just a little aggravated. It's just like, man, I'm trying to find some stuff that is unique to go in my boxes. I just don't want junk. I'm telling you. If I wanted to put junk in there, I would just save all of the stupid flyers and junk mail and throw it in the box and ship it off. And, let you guys have junk. But I'm not going to do that. You guys deserve the best quality I can bring to you. That's just me. But I'm as honest as I can be. And that's all I can do. And there's some things that I wanted to buy to put on in my store that was a little bit cheaper. But it's like, man, I don't want to buy that big of a bulk. And I can't tell you what it is, because if I told you what it is, what would be the point of the countdown box? Where would be the surprise? There wouldn't be no surprise. I know you're not asking me. I'm just, I want to, it's me, and I want to tell you everything. I want to show and tell you everything that's in it. It's like, Russ, come on back. Reel yourself back in, baby. Because you can't tell you can't tell them what's all in the box. You can't show them exactly what they're getting. Because what's the fun in that? No one would buy it. If you knew what was in there, it's like, come on. But the yarn that is, well, I should say the yarn, the mini hanks that will be going in the box. That will be, I know that for a fact, it's going to be 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. So it would be excellent if you wanted a multicolored sock. Just a hint. And so with 60 mini hanks, that's 1,200 yards. And I'm undecided if I want one full hank or two full hanks of 400 yards of hand-dyed, something to accent the colors. I am trying to get this box so you guys will next year, that's all you're going to talk about is my box. That is my ultimate goal. I want everyone who is able to get one, I want them so happy with it, they will talk about it and beg for a box all year long. Because the way that I'm going to price it, I'm only going to make a few dollars. I'm not looking to double my money. I'm not looking to triple my money. I just want a few dollars just for my time and effort putting these boxes together. So after I buy all the stuff and get it all situated, I'll calculate the price and I'll, because I want to be fair with what you guys are getting. That's my goal. And that's all I want off my Etsy store. I'm not trying to, double my price. I'm not trying to, I just want a few dollars. That's it. That's all I want. Because we are all worth, I don't care what anybody says, we are all worth something. So, oh, I know I babble. I just keep babbling. But I'm really excited. I really am. And I just can't wait to start bringing this all together. That's the other thing I was trying to do. It's like, okay, I got the yarn bought. I got a couple of things bought that's going in the box, or the countdown box. And I already had someone email me. It's like, hey, put me down for a box. I want a box. Okay, so technically I've already got one sold. So if you want, you can email me, and I will print the email out as people send me an email saying they want one. And here shortly, I might ask for to hold your box. I might ask for a $25 or $50 non-returnable. So if you pay for me to hold you a box, that money will not be returned if you decide not to get that box. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, but I also have to protect myself, because if I had 15 people say they want a box and that's all I had, the boxes are essentially all gone. Well, come to the final day where you have to have all of your money paid, if I don't have it all, someone else could have bought that box. So, and some of these people live in other countries, and I have to ship their box out, like October, depending on where they're at. Now, Africa is another story in itself, because that is like anywhere between 3 to 5 months before they get it. 3 to 5 months. So you know, so July? I'd have to send their box out in July, no later than sometime in August, and pray and hope they get it by Christmas. So, you know, whatever your thoughts are, you know, and some people, you know, a good point, you know, because I do love you guys, okay? And I do read. So, you know, some people, you know, I have my phone, I have an iPad, plus I have a laptop. Kevin has a laptop. Kevin also has a desktop. I got a brand new desktop somewhere in a box somewhere in this house. I think it's oh my goodness. Russ is a mess. I'm telling you guys. To be in this mind is like taking a trip. And it's one humdinger of a trip, I'm telling you. It's like, woo. I went from my chair to the kitchen 3 different times. And it's like, I get out to the kitchen, it's like, why did I come out to the kitchen? So I go back to the living room and sit down, right? Oh yeah, that's what I needed. Get up, come back out, it's like, oh. I'm telling you. It is something. I hope y'all don't have that much trouble. I know it happens where you walk into a room going to get something specific and it's just like, I don't remember what I come in here for. That happens. But 3 times, come on now. The wind is like 40 mile plus an hour outside. And poor Precious, she went outside. Precious, no. Her name fits her. She is Precious, I tell you. So Kevin leaves for work in the mornings, okay? And so Precious, and when he goes out there, he gives the outside cats their breakfast, you know, make sure they've got fresh water and make sure they're, you know, they've got food and their litter box and everything is, you know, all taken care of. And so she knows that in the morning, Daddy gives her breakfast in the garage. She will go out there and eat breakfast with the other group. And then she will want back inside to get her breakfast with Sweet Pea and Junior. So, with it being so windy out and nasty and raining, and her hair is so long and so thick, it's like, okay. So I go outside, and I'm on the porch, and we have a long porch, and it's covered, and I start calling for her. Here she comes a-running. She comes running. It's like, yeah, you don't want to be left outside in the nasty weather that's coming. Oh, wait a minute. No, you want to come in for breakfast number 2. Oh, God, I love that girl. And after she gets done eating, she lays around like I do after eating a turkey dinner. It's just like, I don't want to move. Oh. I bet you that the company that I order my mini Hanks, when they come into work this morning, they're in for one heck of a shock. I ordered some mini hanks. I hope I ordered enough. I do. I haven't checked on UPS yet to find out when, if the 200 minis are still going to be here on the 22nd of February. It takes a month for me to get my yarn from that company. And other people, there's people further south than me, and they get their yarn in 3 weeks. Sometimes 2. But Russ, a month. It's not the company's fault. It is not the company's fault at all. Because typically they will ship my order out the last time they held on a week, but they did ask. You know, it's not like they just held on. They did send me an email, let me know that they're holding on from fulfilling my order because they wanted me to have different colors. And I thought that was awesome. That was customer service at its tops. You don't get that very often. And that's the reason why I like doing business with small businesses. You know, if I can give them $700-800 for their product, I want to do that. Because, you know, they deserve it. That was what I paid for the mini hanks. I don't know if I ordered enough. I might have to order 500 more. It all depends on how many boxes I sell. My Pitney Bowes machine should be here today. My boxes come yesterday. So I was happy about that. I should have grabbed one and let you guys see it. Because here shortly, I'm going to be putting some yarn in boxes for my Etsy shop. Now, I'm going to try. Don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try. And when I get boxes put on Etsy, I will try and make a quick video, and it's just going to be, you know, hey, I posted on my Etsy shop. You might want to go take a look. And that's about all it's going to say. So it even might be in a short. And my yarn boxes, I'm sure, are going to sell out. So I'll be letting you guys know in a video that, you know, go take a look at my Etsy store. And I do have, the older videos do not have my Etsy store in them yet. The newer videos do. So all you have to do is just click on a newer video and it should take you to my Etsy shop. Is what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping for. They might even be on tomorrow. Because tonight is my last night to work, unless they want us to work overtime, which then I won't have Thursday off, but if I get a chance, I just might put some boxes of yarn up for grabs tomorrow. And maybe more on the weekend. And some of this yarn you can't get anymore. It's warm, I'm telling you, it's warm. I think it's supposed to be in the 50s today, if I'm not mistaken. And one of these days, I haven't yet, but one of these days I'm going to have to start pre-recording these ahead because I will be going on vacation, and there's sometimes I go visit my mom and dad. They're in another state, so some of these not yet, like I said, not yet. I've not pre-recorded any yet. I've been doing these every day. So, yeah. We're just moving right along here today. We're not even at 30 minutes yet. We still got quite a bit of yarn left. Don't let me fool you. Don't let me fool you. So, yeah. It's the comments that when you guys leave them about let me know how much more relaxed I am compared to when I first started my videos and how much more smoother everything is. When you know, I never realized that, being on this side of the camera, how much different it is. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's, I guess because when I'm on this side and talking to you guys, it's like, okay, I'm on display. Everything I do, everything I say is all going to be seen. It's all going to be heard, providing my lighting and my sound is working. The earlier videos was a little iffy, a little rocky, but I think I captured it. Nobody's been saying they've been having trouble with the lighting or the sound. But now that I say that, something will go wrong. It always does. It always does. But I am getting really excited about the countdown boxes. I am really excited. And depending on when I sell out, and if I sell out in time to where I can order more stuff, then I'll make more. But I think right now, I don't have, I'm using my phone. I'm not going to be able to calculate with my phone. And I didn't bring my tablet, so I can't use the calculator on it. Well, I say tablet. It's an iPad. Next year, I will probably get a newer iPad. And I'm looking at platforms to do my own website. I don't think I'll have it up and going this year, but I'm looking at different platforms. What do they require? How much do they charge? Is it a one-time fee, a monthly fee, or stuff like that? Etsy has a platform to do your own website. And I was looking at that one. I didn't get a whole lot into it. I was just, browsing around. And I want to look at, what is it, GoDaddy? They have one. Then there's another one too. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh my gosh. I spent a lot of time yesterday morning after I recorded my video on Pitney Bowes' website, because they finally got me my account number. So the conversation that I had with them the day before got somebody looking into my account and what the problem was. So evidently they got it corrected, because I got an email yesterday morning after I recorded my video saying, hey, thank you for signing up. Okay, well, I did sign up, but I couldn't access it. So I went and read the email, and it said, click the link below to take you to our website in your account page. So I got looking around and looking at different things, and I ordered new shipping labels I ordered another roll of shipping labels. And I was going to prepay. I was going to put $300 into the postage account. So when I go to use it, you know, money's already there. And it wouldn't let me. I got reading and it said, for your first time, you must call us to put money on your meter. Alrighty then. But I got the Pitney Bowes, it's called Shipping Cube, I believe. And it's got, the top of it's a scale, so it will weigh it. And of course you have a program that you log into. And you set the box up there, it doesn't matter what size, but it will only weigh up to 15 pounds. So I got to keep that in mind. But other than that, any size box. Because then I use my phone and it will take the measurements of the box. The width, the height, and the length, okay? And then I put in the address to where it's going, and it calculates the shipping charge. So once I get that up and going, you know, those of you that don't want to go through PayPal, we can do Etsy. And I will, once I get my Square going, I haven't got it yet. But once I get my Square going, I can take your payment that way. But you just have to remember, I have to charge extra for that. That's like 4%. Plus, if you're in another country, you'll also have to pay the transfer rate from going from your currency to U.S. dollars. So, you know, all of that has to be taken into consideration when I use my Square. But I am giving you as many options as I can. If you're on a fixed income, Etsy's, we're at the end. So, here's where we're at so far. It's getting big. That's where we're at so far. Okay. So, we've got, I believe Etsy has Klarma or something like that. So, if you're on a fixed income, I think, I'm not sure, I'll have to get in there and look. But, anyhow, this is almost 40 minutes. And I've talked and talked and talked. But I love you guys. And I'll see you in my next video, okay? Bye.